Most people believe power comes from being heard. Stoics understood that real power comes from being unmoved. Every time you explain yourself, you give others access to your inner world, you invite judgment, you invite debate, you invite control. Silence closes that door. From a young age, we are trained to justify our existence. Why we chose this path, why we said no, why we stayed quiet. But Stoicism teaches something uncomfortable. You do not owe clarity to everyone. The need to explain is often the need to be accepted, and acceptance is a weak foundation for power. The moment you seek approval, you surrender authority. A Stoic does not rush to be understood. They focus on being aligned with their own values. When your actions are consistent, explanations become unnecessary. Silence is not the absence of strength. Silence is strength under control. Weak minds react instantly. Strong minds pause. That pause is where dominance lives. When you remain calm under pressure, people sense something they cannot define. They feel uncertainty. They become cautious. Not because you threaten them, but because you do not reveal yourself. Human beings fear what they cannot read. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you should not waste time arguing how a good person should be. Simply be one. This applies to power as well. You do not announce confidence. You demonstrate it through restraint. Those who talk endlessly are often trying to convince themselves. Those who remain silent have nothing to prove. Notice how the most controlled individuals rarely explain their choices. They move with quiet certainty, and others adjust around them. When you over-explain, you lower your position. You invite questions. You invite challenges. You invite disrespect disguised as curiosity. But when you stop explaining, something shifts. People begin to observe instead of interrogate. They listen more carefully. They choose their words. Silence forces others to reflect. Epictetus taught that not every opinion deserves a response. Not every misunderstanding deserves correction. Some things are clarified only through time. A Stoic understands this. They let reality speak for them. Your character will defend you better than any sentence ever could. When attacked, the untrained mind reacts. It justifies, it argues, it leaks emotion. The disciplined mind does something radical: nothing. That nothing is not surrender, it is control. It says, I am not threatened by your misunderstanding. This unsettles people. Because they expect reaction, they expect emotion, they expect explanation. And when they don't get it, they lose balance. Silence becomes a mirror. People begin projecting their own fears, their own insecurities, their own assumptions, and you remain untouched. This is why Stoics valued inner stability above all else. If your peace depends on being understood, you are fragile. If your peace comes from self-alignment, you are untouchable. Power is not loud. Power is centered. The loudest person in the room is rarely the strongest. Strength is measured by restraint. When you stop explaining yourself, you reclaim your energy. You stop feeding unnecessary conversations. You stop negotiating your worth. Your presence becomes heavier. Your words become rare. And rarity creates value. People start paying attention, not to what you say, but to what you do. Silence sharpens your actions. It forces discipline. It removes the need to perform. This is why Stoics spoke less and observed more. They understood that most conflicts are fueled by ego, not necessity. By staying silent, you step outside the game. And when you step outside the game, you cannot be manipulated by it. This is not emotional coldness. This is emotional mastery. It is knowing when to speak, and when silence is the higher form of intelligence. Not everyone deserves access to your thoughts. Not everyone deserves your explanation. Your mind is a fortress, not a public space. The more selective you become, the stronger you feel. The calmer you remain, the more others reveal themselves. Time becomes your ally. Truth surfaces without effort. Respect grows without demand, and slowly, people stop testing you. Because they sense boundaries they cannot cross. This is Stoic power, not dominance over others, but mastery over self. And self-mastery is the only power that cannot be taken from you. You do not need to announce it. You do not need to defend it. You simply live it. Stay silent, stay grounded, stay disciplined. Let the world adjust.